What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Pope Show. And today will be part 5 of the kitty cat build. Okay guys, so we're just going to go ahead and dive into the fuel pump. I went ahead and got that little nipple doodad that I need to get for the fuel pump to actually do it the right way this time, instead of being a dork and do it the wrong way. So let's go ahead and set it up. Let's get to it. And I didn't have the right thread, but I just got something that was pretty close to it. It was a little bit finer, but just so that way it could start it, because it was really hard to get this started. So hopefully that'll work. Everything's so cold. Alright, so I gotta make this hose go into there, and this is gonna be the vent. Not the vent. This is gonna be the one that pulsates. I might have to heat that up a little bit. Alright, so now I got this done. Now I gotta throw this throttle plate, all this crap back on, so I can try to get this throttle hooked up. Give me a second to try to figure this out. Alright guys, now I gotta figure it out about a billion years later. But I had to cut this and shorten it again because the end just got frizzled, whatever you want to say. Too much to where it wasn't even engaged properly. It was getting stuck right there. So I had to cut that shorter, which I'm not crazy about how short it is, because these handlebars, I still gotta figure out like if I'm gonna go backwards or not with them, because I hit the exhaust. So that's why I was trying to keep a lot of slack in here, but we'll find out on that one. And then this rod I had to cut. It was from here all the way to this arm. I just couldn't get enough tension with my springs to counter this. And so I just went straight from here to here, and then that way I can put heavier string on it, or that way I can put a heavier spring on it. So now I think we are golden. You can see I test it. Works pretty well. I had to loosen that nut up, spray some WD-40 in there, spray some WD-40, all in here. And now it's working pretty darn well. So we got a throttle. I'm excited. So I guess what's now is try to see if this thing will start. Alright, let's find out. So I'm still going to have to prime the system, so it's probably not going to start right up. Find out. Okay, well, what I figured out by lifting that tank up, I tried priming the system, which it did work, but as soon as I put it down, my worst fear was correct. The filter, I guess, should be over here because it's just not getting right pressure or something like that. And there's an air bubble right there, and it's not letting it prime. So I gotta get one of those little, I don't know what you call them. I call them double-sided dildos. That way, those can connect together so I can get a hose. But I don't have one. But what I do have is one that has three. Oops. Three. And I want to get this running today, so I plugged the third one, which is, this is all temporarily, of course. Of course I'm going to buy a double-sided one, but I just want to get this running today, so I'm going to try taking this one off and see if I can shove these in here. I don't know. I still haven't tested that yet, but I want this thing to run today so we can test it. So let me try this. Well, of course, this doesn't work. It's too fat on the end, so that was a waste of time. But I started looking at my other gas tanks because I had a bunch of them up there from motorcycles and dirt bikes and three-wheelers and stuff. And I found this bad boy. So I'm going to use this shutoff valve. Be perfect. This one. Oh, come on, girl. Fit, you dirty girl. Okay, so let's try this again. Got it hooked up, got it bolted back on. The fuel filter is off, and I would put it right here, but it's just too long. I need to get a shorter one, just because this loop, it just wouldn't bend right. And it's really cold in here, as you can tell, and so this stuff just doesn't want to bend. So I'm just gonna try it like this. You know, worst comes to worst, I just have to clean the carburetor. Whatever. I want to get this thing to run. Good. Sweet. Well, I'm going to clean up and put this outside so I'm going to go for a test run. Okay, guys, I think I have everything buttoned up. I had to put the collar back on here. I had to put a pin in there. That way this doesn't come out. I lose my brakes. Of course, as you can see, I had to put oil in it. Because I seen the oil was low, and the only oil that I had was used. Because my wife has on my oil. It's in her Jeep, of course. I got like 2 of those in her Jeep, but so I got used oil in here, but at least, you know, it's better than no oil. So I think everything has been buttoned up, and we are ready to try this out. Okay, guys. Test 1. Kitty cat engine swap. 9 horse, baby. See what you got. All right, kitty cat build, 9 horsepower engine. Trial 2. First run, test 3. First test run, trial 4. Alright guys, I hate this. So annoying. I'm sitting there messing with this pulse pump because it's not working again. And I'm going to take this hose off and it snaps the freaking lead right there. It's always when you at the freaking end. Every time. I'm so annoyed with this system. And I got the cheapest pump. Maybe that's what the problem is, because I even tried spraying air in there and it's still not priming again. So I'm just going to go ahead for right now. I'm going to throw the gas tank back on it just so I can freaking ride it. I'm so tired of this. Okay. Kitty cat engine swap build, 9 horsepower, take 8. Okay. That might have been short, but man, that was fun. The brake broke on me. I'll show you in a second. Which really doesn't even need a brake, because I mean, once I let off the throttle, it has just so much tension in the chain, the track and everything, it slows me down naturally. Oh wow, it broke right there. Dang. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just take this whole thing out. I don't need a brake. Who needs brakes? Alright guys, I took the band off and we're just gonna run it like this. And like I said, these are just tests, so you know I'm not setting up a bunch of cameras and trying to do cool shots with it. Just because, first of all, I can't even turn right, because if I turn right at all, my hand hits the muffler, so I can't really do any cool shots. I can only turn left. So this is still testing, so it's just, the camera's gonna sit way back there. I'm gonna kind of doodle with it and see what breaks so we can fix it. This thing is a hoot. Hoot natty. Okay guys, I'm gonna try the GoPro real fast so you guys can hopefully see how crazy this thing is.
Alright guys, this thing is so much fun. Oh my god, it has so much torque, but I do see a huge problem, and that is the front end digs way down, and so it's not getting enough traction because it has to plow through the snow. So I don't know what I can do for that. Maybe put bigger skis on it. I don't know if that would help much. I'm gonna have to do some research about that. But this whole brake assembly, I'm cutting that off, taking it off, because this thing works fine without a brake. And you know, that's just that thing flinging around and the nuts not farther in. So I'm just gonna take it off and just not have a brake. I already took the cable because it started melting on the muffler. Which there's still a lot to do to this. You know, that gas tank's not gonna stay on there because I do want to put the shell on here so that doesn't get packed full of snow every time. So I'm gonna have to order a new pulse pump. This time I won't go cheap and get the cheapest one. I'll get a decent one because that one's just super cheap. And granted, it is cold outside, but still, it wasn't working right. So I'll put that on order. We'll take that crap off, and then I still gotta build an exhaust shield right there because my hand was so close to touching it. So freaking scary. Which I'm still gonna do something with the handlebars too, you know, obviously. I was thinking maybe if I move them up, then I don't have to worry about it. I'm thinking that's probably what's gonna be best, is move it up better than, you know, back or something like that. So I still gotta do that. Take the tank off, handlebars. You know, so there's still a lot to do to it, but this was an awesome first test. This was stupid fun. This thing has so much balls. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but whenever I actually hit the mud and had traction, the front end would just lift right up and just, oh my god, so much fun. I'm so excited for this build. Alright guys, I'm gonna call that a day because there was a tons of things behind scenes you didn't see that took so long. You know, switching the gas tank, I had to look for parts, stuff like that. I figured it would be boring to put in the video, but it took, you know, just as long as a normal video. But like I said, you know, we got the test done. This thing's running, the chain's not falling off. So I mean, just basically cosmetics things, and we can get this thing looking really nice. And of course I'm gonna paint it. You know, I want this to look really nice when I'm done with it, because I'm sure I'm gonna go and sell it, and I want it to look nice. But alright guys, remember, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.